Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and thanks for tuning in to another episode in my Euless of Jochi campaign for the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD campaign. And I'm hoping that the Mongol hordes will finally be able to take Derbent and burn it to the ground. The Cumans had actually pulled in an army of cavalry, very solid Cuman cavalry, so I wasn't actually able to take Derbent with one army. But I believe that the might of Koyesh is all fully replenished, so they should be able to push in this turn. We have to watch, though, the integrity here. He's going to have a rebellion in 8 turns, so what's the chances here? It's actually a pretty solid auto-resolve, so I'll see if there's any other battle opportunities that come up. If worse comes to worse and this army does come back, because it looked like it headed over to the west, so I'm not sure if they're having some trouble with other enemies, maybe around the Caspian Sea. I know that the Empire of Trebizond loves to sail across the Caspian Sea and attack cities like Kaffa and Tana, so they might have to just divert some forces from the Eastern Front over to their western border, and that's probably why they did leave Derbent undefended. So we can actually take that this turn, or if we want to wait a couple more turns, I believe that this army is in reinforcement range. So if I move over here, is it? If they come over here, I mean, they can reach, so we should be okay. So then that way we will have 2 armies to bring to bear against Derbent if that other army does show back up. But let's go ahead and get some extra integrity. It's all about trying to keep these guys in line. So the -6 per turn, and he'll have a rebellion in 9 turns, which is fine. Up here we were pushed away from Suar, and we need to replenish once again. I think that I had to decimate. Although, no, it doesn't actually give me any positives for decimation, so maybe I was taking a winter attrition or something. And then the Destiny Seekers barely making it out of there alive. Thankfully, Sabatai did survive. I'm just putting a few more units of shock cavalry in, replacing that heavy horse archer that I lost, and also getting a couple pieces of artillery, and then we will try once again at Ryzen. I'm still kicking myself for auto-resolving that. I should not have done it. Cavalry just does not perform very well in auto-resolve at all. And then we have the Bloodletters here. The Reckoning is a very important one to me, so I need to make sure that we keep them alive, because this army here actually makes us quite a bit of money, 6,000 per turn. So if these guys start to head towards us, we're going to actually have to try and flee to the north. And maybe I'll actually try and come back here eventually with, this would have been Jochi, but he was unfortunately wounded, so we've got another general sitting here for now. Could upgrade him, but it's not really necessary at this time. So, can we reach this settlement? We cannot just yet, so how far can we move? We still need the 26%, so let's move over to here. And then we will encamp. We need to keep this army encamped as well, because it actually makes us a decent amount of money. And then we will hit Hamadan next turn, sack it and raise it to the ground. And is that all for... Is this the Gurid Sultanate? No, it still requires me an empire, so it's Isfahan and Hamadan. And I think that's the only territories they have left, it looks like. Yeah, quite possibly. I should be able to tell, actually, if I go into here. Yeah, they only have 2 settlements left, and then they are destroyed. And we are also at war with quite a few other people. So the Zangid Atabegate, they have 2 settlements. The Abbasid Caliphate has 3. The Hazarispid... They're just 1, so that would be easy to take out. The Khwarezmian Pretenders we need to come back for. And the Salgared at the Begate, they have 3. So yeah, a good amount of sacking and raising that can be done down here. It just ties up one of my armies. Actually, maybe what I could do, if I see them starting to chase this army down, is I could actually bring this army back across. But maybe we should actually just fight this and get it out of the way now. I think that might be a good plan. What was the... So they got 4... 2 of them. It's a lot of archers. A lot of archers. But we have 2 catapults as well. I would like to make the... or siege it for a bit, though, to make those walls a little bit weaker. So let's do it for maybe 1 or 2 end turns. And let's focus over here and see if these guys start coming towards the Reckoning, because we cannot allow that to happen. In fact, I wonder where the actual borders are for this. Between the 2 here. Yeah, so we could actually slide a little ways up. It's really hard to see, especially after you raise the territories. It's almost... I think it's right here-ish? Or no, is it right here? Wait, are these guys in the same one? Are they having rivalry? No, because there's the border there. So, I mean, if I could see that border so easy, you would think I could see where this one is. Because this would be the the settlement in that one. And then there's this one here, so... yeah, I'm not too sure. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Hopefully they don't come after us. When we've actually lost vision on them too, so that's a little bit of a problem. They did take out one of our armies in the last episode, but it was just a general. I had to end up disbanding quite a few of my forces just because it was way too much in upkeep.
Your men will turn the enemy's bowels to water.
Where are these guys? They're right here. Let's wait for now. I don't want to declare war on absolutely everyone down here. We need to start knocking some of these guys off our list first before we just go to war with the entire world. And a free upkeep. I think this is a little bug. It probably doesn't exist in the most up-to-date build. I am still using the older version, as I did explain before. Okay, so they didn't come back, which is very interesting. Wall strength is at 92%. I'd like to maybe get 1 or 2 more turns out of that. And yeah, I need to be really careful over here not to get caught. Let's just try and slide back a tad. Just a little bit more out of the way. Make sure that they don't have rivalry. Encamp again. Are they getting the 25%? Yes, they are. Good, good, good. And I don't think we're making as much income because we're sieging Derbent, is it? No, this isn't the one that's making a lot of money. Neither is this one here. Destiny Seekers, they're making a decent amount of money. Oh, but I'm making less because I've hired this. Oh, right. I see. So we're not really going to be making much at all. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Man, 250k, I might have been a little overzealous in that. We'll see how it goes, but I mean, if it takes forever for us to get to, like, even, you know, 100k, I might actually just have to reduce that. This seems pretty easy. Let's go ahead and just... I don't know why this is all in red, but we'll just do protective. There we go. Not too much damage as well, which is nice. Oh man, that's it for sacking income? Dang. We should still be able to encamp though, which means we will be able to stay in the positive for this turn. But yeah, that was barely any money. Up here, we're just about replenished, then we can try once again to go after these guys. They're sitting in there, and they're actually starting to recruit. And I know that I was waiting 2 turns for that, but maybe I should just go in now. So they got 3 there. And they're just about replenished there. They've got barely any cavalry, though. We've got more shock cavalry now. I'd say we go and see how it looks. Or let's maybe get a little bit closer. We'll sit like just out of the range of the settlement. Balls! Oh, I moved too far. Whoops. Oopsie. Okay, just move in then. So yeah, they've got pretty much only 4 cavalry, and only 2 of it is shock cavalry. They got a Yor unit and a Hasham unit. The rest we might be able to just kind of skirt around. The hyena is going to be very tough to deal with, though. That's very tough to deal with. Hopefully they won't sally out. It's pretty even. So if they come out onto the field, I don't think that they are going to get very far. But who knows? Who knows? I think one more turn, maybe 1 or 2 more turns on this. Just so we can open as many breaches as possible. It's all about overwhelming the enemy. Cavalry sucks for attacking settlements with, so the more holes we have in their walls, the better it'll be for us. He's leveled up here as well. Replenishment is nice. Is there anything that reduces the upkeep? Or we can get an extra 1 of integrity there. Okay. So yeah, let's do that and that for extra integrity. And then over here, oh right, because this general is new. So he doesn't really have as good of integrity. It is the zeal that gives us integrity, though. Still 19, because we did win that other battle at Hamadan. And it should be pretty easy to take in the next turn. And we'll just raise it. And then we'll head over here, maybe? Yeah, we could go up here, down to Mosul, maybe around to Baghdad, and just kind of swing around this way. We could go after the Ghurid Sultanate as well, but however, they would be pretty powerful. So I might have to think twice about doing that. Anyways, don't see anybody over here. I mean, if they come in and settle here, I guess that's fine. One thing that I have kind of been worried about is when we do collect our war chest, which might actually be reduced from 250,000. I think I might have been a little overzealous there. But even if it is 100k and I go to start... I go to resettle all of these, it actually will take me a very long time to build them up. However, we kind of just need to settle them to be able to become the Golden Horde. So at that point, you know, the campaign would probably be over before we actually needed to build them up anyways. So I guess in hindsight, it isn't really a big deal. We're going to take a little bit of an income hit, though, which is unfortunate. But let's go ahead and end the turn. And yeah, besieging both. They'll probably sally out at Ryzen. We'll have to see how that looks. I might prefer, if they do push out against us and it doesn't look very much in our favor, I might just pull back again at Ryzen and just replenish up a little bit further. Should have checked that before moving forwards. That was my bad. And we're losing income because of that as well. What? How about you pay me? Oh, give me a break. Well, your strength ranking is 84. Get out of here. And they're going to try and assault my unit. Okay, so they're coming out against us. I don't know if I really want to do that or not. So I'll have three healthy units of Mongolian Lancers. But the Hasham, I think, is a lot better. We only have 710 men versus basically 2,000. So yeah, I think I'm going to actually pull back here. They don't have the strength to follow me, but hopefully... Oh, shoot, rebels. That's annoying. Well, maybe they'll go out and take the rebels out. That could be good. Faction destroyed Cuman pretenders. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and one of them was destroyed as well. Army with free upkeep is ending, so we're still dealing with this problem? Which one is this?
Ready for orders.
Okay. So it's gonna be even worse now? Dang, this is gonna be pretty tough, actually.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so they have 13 plus the garrison.
For the tribe.
If we raided, how much would we make?
What you can
Only 100 extra. Really? That's it? That's pretty crap.
let them cower.
Gonna take attrition moving in like that, too. Yeah, see, that's really not in our favor at all. Yeah, not at all. So yeah, we're kind of at a crossroads here, where I am not strong enough to attack them, but then they're not strong enough to attack me either. Let's move here.
Starting out.
And try and replenish up a bit. I could actually merge a few units as well, but we would be spending a lot of our money doing that, which I don't really want to do, if I'm honest. Don't want to spend more money than is necessary. I wonder if this guy, I mean, we're really not using him at all. See, that nets us a little bit more income. So yeah, getting rid of those armies that aren't really useful for us. And I mean, to be honest, maybe we should switch this guy over to this guy. Let's actually just slowly start moving him this way. Because he's the main moneymaker anyways.
Is that all?
And if this army's free upkeep is ending, which I didn't even know it was on free upkeep, it's making absolutely nothing per turn.
Attack!
I mean, same with this one, but we kind of need to have at least a couple forces up here. Oh dear. 2 turns until
Will escape.
86%. I think that this should be okay. Or should I do one more turn? Let's do one more turn just to make sure. We do have 2 catapults, which is excellent for us. But yeah, this army is kind of all alone down here. But this is the big money maker down here as well. We will be negative doing this. Because if we raise the settlement, we will not be able to encamp, I don't think. Yeah, we're taking a bit more damage there. Only lost 162, but it looks like I lost quite a bit there, which is unfortunate. Yeah, sacking is nothing. Oh, yeah, we will barely make any money here. And yeah, we're going to be stuck in this stance. Burn, baby, burn. So with that, the Khwarezmian Empire, maybe we should just knock them out. Just come back over here. Although, no, it actually is under siege, so they're dead, basically. So I guess the next target is to go after the Zengids. And they just have the two territories, so we can knock them off the list as well. That will be pretty good. And yeah, we're kind of hovering around 38k right now. So it's going to be, as I said, a little bit difficult to amass that 250k. I'm thinking I might actually reduce that to 100k. But we still do have quite a bit of land to cover. As you can see, we've really been stalled out here in the north. So we've really not made it very far. We need to get all the way over here to the northeastern edge of Carpathia. Ruthenia we need to take, and a bit of the Baltics as well. Maybe not this top corner one, but a couple of them. So all of this territory. So we kind of need to get going. But I want to put a couple of my armies together. That's why I'm really trying to focus on integrity, so the rivalry really doesn't affect them too much when they're on the move. But their integrity is just still so atrocious. So it is very slow going. Very slow going, but we'll just do what we can. Is this guy making much money either? No, not really. And we're going to have a rebellion here in 3 turns. Food is -10. Why is that? They don't have enough food or something? And buildings -3. I don't see that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we can see if they come out against us. I doubt it, though. I really do. And here, kind of just biding my time once again. Trying to replenish myself as well. 2, 3. I mean, those are 2 turns anyways. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got 8 of them, so I mean a 17 stack. I think that that's fine. 280 to 150. I mean, these are almost double the price. Is that worth it? They have been handy in the past, so I guess we'll just leave it for now. Low integrity. Rebellion in 2 turns. I know. Should have 1 more turn's time there. But the Cumans still haven't brought that force back, so... Yeah, they must have needed it in the west, which is really good. It means we can probably get the gears in motion once again.
Their spirits tell us that we should offer you gold. We do not argue with spirits.
I mean, do we really care about our trustworthiness? We could just break that. Or maybe I could take peace with them, come down here and help them take out this faction, and then come back in 10 turns. Okay, well, that answers the question. See, they're pushing out again. 1,200. That's like double. They've got Senior Drazina. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to continue pushing back. What? No. Faction destroyed. There we go. Yes. Mutiny imminent. I know. Which else? Worthy Bride. Let me see. Arrogant. Yeah, that's fine. I should actually be looking into that. I always forget about those types of things. Oh, yes. Yeah, we're looking pretty dire here. Alright, there we go. How are we looking? Yeah, that'll bring it up to 25. These guys got hit. How weak did it make them? Not weak at all? Are you kidding me right now? Give me a break. That's pretty trash. And we're going to have a mutiny here in 6 turns. Well, I guess we have 6 turns. Yeah, we're going to need two armies for that. So actually, that's what these guys can come do. Hang on. I don't want to cause rivalry just yet. We can always force march them in later. So let's come right to the... I did it again. No! But it's fine. They don't make any money anyway, so just go right to the border. Okay, we're going to attack Derbent in a second here. This army... come to here. Ooh, dang, they have a pretty solid force there, a 17 stack. And we're not fully replenished yet. And we should be out of range. If we look at it. Yeah, we're out of range. Okay, so yeah, 17 versus 20, but a lot of my shock cavalry is weakened. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and fight this battle for Derbent here. Yeah, it's, wall strength is 77%, so we should be able to get 2 or 3 breaches, maybe even 4, with our 2 units of catapults. Please, quick save. Excellent. Alright, I will see you guys on the battlefield. Alright guys, welcome to the battlefield, and it looks like we do have a couple of pretty weakened sections of the wall, and actually around this gate here, both of the towers have been destroyed, which is excellent. Looks like we actually got rid of that bastion catapult right away too, but I think we lost... Wow, we lost 2 of our catapults with 1 shot. That's really bad luck, actually. But we've got 87% damage here, which is good. And then we've got a 96% here, so let's try and break that down as well. That was a nice miss, boys. But we might be able to actually be... Well, I don't want to move up just yet. Saying that it's in our favor. I mean, they only have 500 less men than we do. Yeah, if we can get a couple of good hits on this wall here, then we should be fine. 2 choke points is fine, but I'd like to get 3. And is this their main town center? No, the main town center is down here. Wow! This is a beautiful town center, too. Look at these trees. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, excellent. So we got that one down first. So let's go for this one. Is there any others that are really damaged? 64% here, so we could try and get that one. I think maybe the angle's really not very good for this one, but we should still have enough ammunition to take it down. But yeah, 4 choke points is good. However, we only have 4 units of Mongolian heavy lancers. So actually saving some of our ammunition to maybe focus down some of their troops and make them weaker would be good. Okay, so yes. Is 3 enough? I actually think 3 is enough. So, with that in mind, let's grab 4 units of horse archers and come over here. See if we can get some vision on these guys. And I think they're pretty lightly armored, so we should be able to just do standard shot. Just get more shots in the air in a shorter amount of time. Oh yes, the glorious Mongols. Love the Mongols and the Huns. Very, very cool factions. Here we go. Nice. So yeah, let's focus that Cuman infantry down. And how are we looking? 98%. One more volley there. Let's move these guys up a tad so that they can be a little bit more accurate. Move these guys up as well. There we go. So that is 3 choke points. That is pretty good. Cuman infantry, yeah, they're being taken down, slowly but surely. They really want to charge out, but then I think the AI's like, no, 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 we're defending in this siege. Come on, come back in. Which is good for us because they turn their backs to our horse archers. Which means I can thin them out that much quicker. Oh, they're actually wavering with those volleys. And they have broken. We need them to shatter, though. They've got a barricade here as well. And we've got some tribal spearmen up here. And some Beck archers. No, guys. No, stop. Don't need that. Can fire after these archers here, if you want. I can alt fire. I think they're right around there. Yeah, just keep firing on them. Okay, now stop volleying them. They're pretty much wiped out there. Maybe we need to get a little closer to get some more vision on them. We spread out more like this. Yeah, we've got these archers up here, but they're in loose formation, which is actually very smart. Here we go. That's what you guys need to focus on. Here comes some more archers, so let's try and focus on these guys first. The Baek archers. Rain down upon them! What's their armor like? Oh, and they've got some shock cavalry. I will bring my shock cavalry a little bit closer. And let's volley the Cuman infantry here. Okay, that's not ideal. So let's pull back. We're actually getting wrecked by those archers. My goodness. Look how many dead there are. Holy moly. There we go. Yeah, just keep getting some good hits there. The trees should provide us with some cover as well. A little bit, at least. They shouldn't be able to reach the shock cavalry here. Although, they must have pretty good range. Yeah, all right here, catapults. Come on. Just right here. Here comes a shot in. Nice. And the archers, or the horse archers, raining down upon them as well. Don't think that's far enough over. Yeah, over here. There we go. That was okay. And are we hitting the cavalry behind them? Yes, we are. But I need to focus on my cavalry too. Actually, yeah, this is really good. The forest is really providing a lot of cover for us. Okay, focus on these tribal spearmen now. The other ones are wavering. What are they down to? We're almost even in numbers. But I mean, that will slow down once we run out of ammunition in our catapults. What are we up in kills? 83 and 75. That's pretty good. I would love to just charge my shock cavalry in here, but I think we need to thin them out a little bit more. Okay, so that's one of them. Got a few more kills there. Nice. Good job. Keep volleying. I guess you almost feel bad for them in a way. Because there's just absolutely nothing that the infantry can do. The cavalry knows that if it charges out, that it's pretty much dead. So really their only hope is the archers. And I mean, I am taking a decent amount of casualties, but I'm pretty protected in the forest. You can see how quickly I took casualties when I was outside of the forest, but just putting them back in the trees here actually affords them quite a bit of cover. Yeah, we're still doing all right here, getting some good shots in. 3 of these units are wavering, and actually see if you can hit the Noger Lancers. Yeah, really good call to actually put them on standard shock, because I think a lot of these units have very little armor. Yeah, 5 armor on these guys. On these ones, they've got 25, which is okay. 5 armor on the tribal spearmen. The Baek warriors have 25. There we go. Those tribal spearmen have broken. Cuman infantry have broken. I mean, it's still pretty positive for us, and we're almost even in man count, which is really good for us. So this must be most of their infantry here. However, they do have 2 more units of archers, but once we break all of this infantry, I'll charge in my 4 units of Mongol heavy heavy lancers, and we should be able to make short work of those other 2 Baek archers. Ooh, that's going to be a good volley. They might actually break one of our horse archer units here. Just keep tearing them down. Yeah, there we go. One of them is broken. They did just return, though, which is good. These guys I can easily replace as well. I just need to make sure that we save as many as possible, because it does cost money to replace these units instead of just letting them replenish. So actually, with that in mind, let's actually pull these guys back, because I do want them to be able to replenish instead of spending 270 gold for another one. And one of them broke, which is unfortunate. Let's move these guys up into the trees next. And I still have a lot of the heavy horse archers, which is good. Oh, there's actually 3 units of the... Okay, we've got Tribal, Bayak, and Bayak. But how are we looking? Yeah, 1,200 to 1,300, so we're doing pretty well for ourselves. 2 horse archers there, or sorry, 2 archer units there. The Noger Lancers. I'm just kind of thinking if I want to move up there or not. Got more tribal archers here. If I can get rid of these spears and the cavalry, then I can just charge my heavy horse archers in. Or sorry, I keep saying heavy horse archers, but I mean my Mongolian heavy lancers. They're just sitting here waiting for orders. They're kind of being bold coming out here like this, too. And they're really focusing a lot more, yeah, keep getting some volleys on them. They're focusing a lot more of their archers over here, so let's actually bring them up now. I think is a good time to do it. Okay, they've shattered. Excellent. So, what we're gonna do, yeah, keep on them. And let's actually have them charge into the tribal warriors, or the tribal archers here. Got a unit of Bayak archers, which is actually outside. Let's go after them. Yeah, weaken those lancers. Catch some of them. Let's push into that other one there. Just get more of them engaged in melee. Okay, that unit broke, which is good. That's not good, though. I don't want them to be targeting them like that. However... Oh, they actually went through the gate, which is surprising. Okay, I'd rather have them focus on these horse archers. Nice, they're broken. So push over there and make sure that they break. We'll make a little Cuman sandwich here out of them. Yeah, just focus on these guys. I don't care if these guys die, but I want my, I'm gonna need my lancers to combat. Ooh, that's a nice, nice chain route, though. Okay, they're shattered for sure. It looks like they're gonna try and withdraw some of their units. Oh, beautiful. They're even routing this way now. And he is just capturing the gate here, which is just fine. Come up here and play coy with them. And their general's just sitting here, but a good charge into that, and he'll be dead. He will die. Let's actually send the general over here as well to get a little bit of experience. They're kind of derping out here, like they don't want to actually chase after them, which is kind of strange. So if they return, we'll just go after them with something else. In fact, we could actually focus them right now with our horse archers. Meanwhile, we'll just come over here. Yeah, I figured they would rally. We've got the gates now, so let's just get these guys over here. And let's go after these 2 archers as well. General and some horse archers following through. That's fine, it's fine. Good. Okay, this one, let's get this one over here. Need to kind of spread them out almost. They really have a little bit of trouble pathfinding, but again, it may be because I'm using an older version. Yep. Let's keep moving over here, boys. That's it. You push in as well. I mean, I guess surrounding him is fine. Just keep running these guys down. Is this the Baek? Yes, they're gonna put up a fight, but got tribal warriors here, or tribal archers there. They're not going to cause us too much trouble. And you know what? While we're waiting, these heavy horse archers. If I bring like, can I bring 3 of them in? Maybe. Something like that, and then I can actually focus on that general. Oh yeah, the tribal archers actually break so easy compared to the Baek archers. Very good. And somehow we captured these towers over here. I don't know how that's possible. But yes, they're broken, so let's set up right here to hit the general. They should be able to take out the tribal warrior or tribal archers, I'm hoping. We are in range of that tower though, which is less than ideal. Let's pull back and try and get a better charge. And when these guys form up here, we could start volleying the general here in the back. Good, and then turn around. Man, they're actually moving towards us. This is perfect. Oh, terrible charge, though. We must have still been engaged with them in melee. Oh, and he broke! The coward! Anyways, I don't think we need to lose too many more men in this siege. The Cumans finally have been broken at Derbent. And there we go. So actually, yeah, we did lose one of our horse archers, unfortunately. But sacking 2,500, yeah, it is worth it. And it gives extra integrity as well. He'll be plus 10, which is excellent. Go down to integrity here with this general, and also double up that integrity, and it'll be 13, which is excellent. So it is in the positives, and we'll just stay there. In the next episode, I'm hoping to be able to kind of push in with 2 armies and finally break this resistance at Suar, and then I can push over to Kursk and whatever this settlement is. Meanwhile, from Derbent, we'll probably head up to Tana, and the Cumans are kind of on their last legs at this point. This army over here, just going to see what happens with this army here. In fact, let's do one more end turn, because I probably won't be able to save it until we do another end turn. Low integrity. But he's going up 13, yes. So, you know what, let's, well, no, because we're going to need to raise it as well. So, the wild ones, execution is ordered for them as well. And if we can quick save, if they do push out in the south against Jochi's army, and we can quick save, we actually might just end the episode there on a battle. But if, unfortunately, if they do... Oh, shoot! Oh, no! Oh, dear.
Fall back!
Oh, my goodness, we are in so much trouble. Oh, no! Oh no, we're gonna lose this entire army. Oh no. Oh, it's our own fault. I mean, it will really help. No, it won't even help out our income, because this is one of our income makers. Brutal. We might be able to raise a new force, though, and then... We might be able to raise a new force, and I can't remember what it's called. But you can, like, reinstate Legacy or something, and maybe we can get our Horde back. But if we lose this, that is a really sour way to end the episode. Shoot, I should have fought the first one. But I guess that these guys are now coming in as reinforcements. This army's not a big deal. This army is a little bit of a big deal. It's mainly this army that I'm worried about. And our shock cavalry is damaged as well. But we were able to quick save, so on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And I will see you in the next one.